sounds like water.
But we must have like some kind of wave of enemies still to fight through before the finale, right? I feel like there hasn't been like a huge wave of enemy sequence yet, you know, at least here towards the end of the game. It's actually been a bit of a boss rush, which is fun.
Someone's memories? But whose?
It's Mari's, isn't it? Or possibly Akito himself, because, you know, we're in a hospital, huh? Or could this be Hannya Mask, you know, because he was dealing with his, like, dead wife, right? Ah.
It's a girl. You are gonna be a big brother soon.
This is Akito's memories. Yeah. This is Akito's childhood stuff, right? That was when Mari was born. See, at this point, Akito should be like going like, wait a second, because presumably this is his room, right?
What a great artist you are, Mari.
Ozora. Or Itsuki. Akito Itsuki. Aw, cute. Or well, it says Itsuki Akito in that order, but you know. Do your best GW soccer cup. Choose your color. Sumisome. Or Umiome. I don't know. Umiome 5? I don't know what that said. That's where I came from. Oopsie daisy. The parents' room. The collection of cool Blu-ray films like Zombomb. Okay, now why do they have several copies of the same film, though? That's kind of... I have to give a little bit of, you know, QA points here. That's silly.
Such a good girl. Cleaning up after yourself like that.
Are these my memories?
Yeah, it seems to be that's the case. Like, in admittance, I do have, like, I'm pretty sure I have a couple of movies that I have, like, a couple of copies of DVDs for whatever reasons. But I feel like I don't have 4 copies of the same film, and they're not all stacked right next to each other on a shelf like that, so...
You just tell me if you have any trouble at school, okay?
Okay.
Okay, first day at school for Mari, I guess. Going across.
What's this?
The elementary school we went to.
Oh no, is this the two of them right here? Aww. What is this?
I'm coming too.
No, I'm going out with my friends. You just walk home by yourself.
Did Akito and his
Memories and Mari's.
delinquent friends go hang out at a construction site? This is a weird venue for these memories. Oh, that was interesting. You saw the little hesitation there a bit before he opened it? That was kind of interesting.
Hey, isn't that your sister over there?
So?
Call her over.
Nah, we've got nothing to talk about.
Oh no, they grew more distant. That's the classic, right? If you know, siblings who are really close, but then as age and experience piles on, like, life just pulls you apart. Ooh, no words for that scene. Oh. Spooky. Oh, that little hesitation to open there, I kinda love it. What's going on here? No dialogue for this, whatever this is? And the specters aren't fading away? Hope I didn't break the game. Oh. Ooh. No, I think it's on purpose because there's a lot of these ghosts doing window shopping. Mr. Bach.
Seriously overthinking this.
I am not. This is from Mom and Dad's anniversary.
Huh.
She would be nice, don't you think?
It all feels so long ago now.
Super sale. Ooh. No time for that. This is just memories. Really sad ones, too. What happened? Oh no, that sound of an ambulance.
Mom said not to worry about things at home. You should just do what you want.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. Is this the point where the parents are gone? Oh, that's so sad. Looking behind and she's gone. Oh my god, I didn't even mean to do that, but that was, like, brutal. What's going on here? Who is being treated here now?
Mom's just a little tired.
Oh no.
Of course she is. Don't be so negative all the time.
Oh my god. And here's pictures of the kids, right? At Mom's bedside. Fuck, I don't know. This is getting a little too heavy for me. I'm not sure I can handle this. There's no one there at the end. It's all past now. It's bygones. Oh, no. Could go for some yakisoba, but I don't think. Here we are. What's the place in Asakusa, the big temple? Is it Sennoji? I guess that's where we're dropping by now. Oh, okay, hey, we actually get some food in this dream sequence. That breaks the mood a little bit, but whatevs.
That yukata.
Yeah, it's Mom.
Oh boy, what is going on here now? Do you think points in time are getting mixed up because now there's like kids here?
I'm glad the weather cleared up.
Yeah. It's our first festival in a while.
Okay, here's shaved ice is available here.
Why? Don't look away, Akito.
Ooh, that's dramatic. That's a dramatic line. Because earlier he was like, snap out of it, don't let them mess with you. But I think even KK realized this is some real deal stuff going on now. Okay, the coin laundry. That's coin laundry. Okay, no time for that silliness. Sorry.
Mom's gonna be okay, right? I don't want her to go away. Why does everyone go away?
Oh, shoot. That is not fun. Wow, the biggest kombini in the game, because all the other ones are those tiny corner stores. This was an actual proper sized, like, convenience store. Ooh, umeboshi. I got to eat one of these finally, lately. I did remember to get one at the store.
Where are you?
Surprisingly bitter.
I'm at the hospital. You need to get here now.
Oh, shoot. Oh my god, what if Mari was there when the parents passed away or Mom passed away and Akito wasn't there? Oh, that would be tragic. Yeah, quick 5-second review. Surprisingly bitter, because I'm thinking like, you know, a plum, a fruit, it's gonna be sweet. It could have been like the salmon one, honestly, but I enjoyed it. I recommend trying the ume version if it's available. Okay, no more funsies food reviews because this is a graveyard.
I guess Mom and Dad are finally back.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, back to what's left of
This will
daily life.
be a new beginning for us.
Yeah. You're right.
You know, very subtle, but do you notice how, like, empty the house feels compared to, you know, those early childhood memories? I kind of love that. It's not completely abandoned, but it absolutely has the energy of someone who hasn't been, like something is palpably missing from this home now after that event, you know. Here's Mari's room, and I'm guessing it's Mari's room. It's got a little bit more pep still left to it, but yeah. It was like you actually could feel that was a sad home compared to where we were at the start of the game. The start of the sequence.
New beginnings do we need to have?
Oh, interesting. Is Akito
Even a beginning.
moving a little bit faster? I feel like
Going further down.
our walking speed's a little... Whoa.
How far do these steps go?
Don't be scared. You'll be okay.
How much farther can we go?
Ugh. Okay, that didn't go as long as it could have. I know about some very long stair segments in some video games. They didn't go that crazy with it. Whoa, okay. Change of scenery. Where the heck are we now? We're in Princess Mononoke land. Music change too. I dig that.
I wish we could just hit the bottom and get it over with.
What does that mean?
At least then, we could be with Mom.
Oh no, that's very unfortunate. That's very dark.
Stop it.
Yeah, no
Turn away,
kidding.
Akito. You wanted to hear how she felt.
Here we are. Back at Tokyo Tower, huh? Okay.
In all of Tokyo. In all the world. Why do I keep falling down? If I'm just gonna fall, I might as well jump.
This garden, this seems a little ethereal. I'm not sure if this is in Tokyo Tower. Well, I don't know. Oh, wow. You know, I don't think I remember if they ever said what the reason was that Mari was in the hospital. Whoa. This is... Now we're on Everest? Okay.
Akito.
She's gonna jump from real high, huh?
I just need to find Mari.
That's
Yeah,
right.
like...
You have to protect her.
I don't think I ever really thought about that. Like, why was she in hospital? I think I just went with... I assume she has some kind of vague, dramatic illness. But I think it was way, way more unfortunate than that. Well, I don't want to start, like, giving score to unfortunate events, so I don't know which one counts as way, way more unfortunate. But, you know, like, okay. The point was that there was something more behind her stint at the hospital that was a little different in a vibe and unfortunate
Somewhere.
in some vibe. Okay. Through this Tomb Raider-ish door, I guess.
He's in there. And so is your sister.
Yeah, no kidding. This has energy of final doorway. You mean we can't just do that to push it open?
You ready?
Ah, I needed 2 people to push. Cool. There we go. Well, that was a heavy sequence, wasn't it? Let's see if what this finale is gonna be like. Oh, wow. Pre-rendered cutscene, so we don't have our outfit. That's too bad. I thought it was really cool having the biker outfit. I thought it was like, you know, the idea was to put it on for this finale, but okay.
Such a shame it is. Neither of you can appreciate the wonders of the journey that awaits your loved ones.
I came here to talk to Mari. You're not stopping me.
Oh, and how will you do this? She has words to speak no longer.
Stop it!
Yeah, this does not seem so benevolent anymore, what he's doing there. Oh, no, that's a lot of guys. The whole crew is here. Whoa, right. Kuchisake getting a little show up in the animation too, I love it.
Mari!
Oh no, oh no. Okay, well, that solved that problem. Huh. I really thought we were gonna have like a big fight, like a huge amount of enemies in really tough formations scene. But it looks like no?
The gate to the underworld has opened. And now, for the final step. Let times flow. Cease.
What? What was his plan? To
What is happening?
freeze time? Oh, that's ominous. That's the... I forget what this flower's called, but it's like considered the like emblem of death, like, right? It's associated with death, so it's showing up like this is not groovy.
Is she doing this? No! The ceremony cannot be stopped!
Oh, hosted by your own petard. Okay.
Mari.
Akito, thank you for coming for me.
I'm sorry. I wanted to apologize.
I know you have. It's what kept me here. It wasn't your fault. I went back for this.
Oh, that's right. There was references to a burning building. Never mind. I forgot all about that. Huh.
It's our only memento of Mom and Dad.
But I see, but you were supposed to
Leave it behind.
feel ambiguous about the why she stayed behind in the fire. But this is that's the revelation. She wasn't like thinking of ending it after. That's what you're supposed to take away from this.
Mari.
Big brother. Live.
Is that a good or bad thing that those death flowers are withering away?
I'm so glad I could finally tell you.
Oh, okay. Good stuff, though. Him crawling out of the abyss. Oh, he's bringing his family with him.
I
Well,
was not mistaken.
points for that, I guess, but his parents have turned into creepy Ringu ghosts.
Realms connected at last. When the souls of humanity are freed from their mortal prison.
Oh, I love that it looks like they're trying to pull him back in there.
Finally be made one
Like he doesn't even understand them.
with my family again.
That's... Oh, that's so cool.
We will exist in eternal paradise. Unshackled from loss and sorrow.
Time to put an end to this, Akito.
Yeah. This is the end of the line.
Let's freaking go! That's awesome! That's so horrible! The amalgamation.
Who wanna merge with an ass like you?
In the head, I guess? Oh, it's all the three heads are like there, I get, or two of them at least. Oh, I'm all out of ammo. When did that happen? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Just actually, wait. What's the one that provides me with ammo? Oop. Oh, that's a big bomb. Dodged it. Oop. Yeah, I imagine I'm supposed to shoot the three heads. I mean, that's where the glowy bits are, and it seems to like be reacting to it. So, whoop, 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 yeah. Oh no, I thought I jumped that. Okay, but I keep like mistiming it. That's cool. Okay. Working on it.
We gain nothing from partings.
Give me ammo.
Can comprehend
Ooh, let's back off. Oh, this is the wave of enemies I was thinking of. Okay. Yeah, he's not being very sensible with his talks. Unlike before, when he was very, very comprehensible with his theory vis-a-vis the afterlife.
Gotta move.
Give me that. Yeah! Double trick. Oh, watch those hands. Oh, this is a great design, this, like, blob monster, though. Great final choice for Hannya Masks. Oh, probably should have backed up a little bit from that one. Where is the third face? Because I think I've seen 3 heads on it. See one over here on the side. Oop. Is it that one? Yeah, there's one there. Whoa. Ooh. Working on it. I've done that already. Ooh. Oh, interesting. Grabby hand wave. Whoa! Meteor swarm. Okay. I think I've done more work on this head over here. Yeah, because I just got that. Let's go.
Why do you interfere? Why?
Oh, no, I don't need that because we got all this here. Is there a Kuchi? Yeah, I knew it. I was like, there's going to be a Kuchisake here, isn't there? Oh!
It's actually not that bad. It's all about learning to live together. Right, partner?
Right.
You monster! You're just too far gone to see it!
And now you, let's rock. Ooh, she's kind of slow, and also very... I kind of felt like it was smart to save that wire. I was like, there's probably going to be one more of these, yeah? In fact, there might still be another one, for all I know. Ooh! Well, we don't all get to choose our end, buddy, so... I think I got him. Yep.
The souls were trapped in here.
Trapped. Does that mean...
It does. They were only separated from their bodies. They should go back to normal now.
Everyone. Except Mari.
Oh. A man and a woman.
Dad. Mom.
Yeah, I kind of figured, sure enough.
Died on December 10th. And Mom on June 9th. I didn't forget. course, I could never forget. Never. I won't keep pretending it doesn't hurt. I'm gonna live. Even if it means feeling weak. See you later. Next time we meet, I'll have lived a good, full life. Okay?
Okay. Damn.
So, you finally learned how to open up to your family, huh?
And here I thought you'd learn to be quiet.
Gotta ask you for one last thing.
Keep moving forward is the
Talk
quest
to my wife and my boy.
quest marker.
Tell them I never gave up. Not for a moment.
I will. I promise.
Right, because his
Hey, sorry to dump that on you.
family's still alive.
Myself if I
Yeah.
could, but I'm getting a little tired.
Dude, the final quest prompt being keep moving forward after all of that, that's kind of genius. And you'll notice I also didn't look back at all, because I felt that would have been very thematically inappropriate.
KK.
Don't get yourself possessed again, Akito. Most wraiths aren't half as charming as I am.
Yeah, you're a real charmer. Can't get you out of my head. You ought to be grateful.
Is that it? Yeah, that's cool. He's just gone. That's pretty neat.
Thank you. Rest in peace. KK.
Oh, he looked so cute there too. Damn. In memory of Robert Altman. Oh no! Oh, very sad. Well, that was Ghostwire Tokyo. What a... Developed by Tango Gameworks, and all this... Tango Gameworks, yeah. Unfortunately, us being hit over the head here, freaking Genji Kimura, man, killed it. Dealing with loss is incredibly, relevant for Tango Gameworks as well here now. God damn. Very sad. Whew. Sorry, I'm collecting myself here and also really quickly Googling Robert Altman. That's right, yeah, the movie director? But it says here he died in 2006. Why would they... remember him? Yeah, I was thinking, like, Robert Altman, yeah? I've heard that name, but, like... something about movies? Yeah, what? Okay. Alright then. Let's review the game. So, I said that this was my favorite game of 2022, was when this came out, yeah? That was when we did our, Minsk and Friends Speakeasy Best of the Year episode. I believe it was the only episode that year. That was the really rough year. Yeah. This one got my number one spot as my favorite game, and I don't think I'm going to change that ranking. At least I the latter half of this game I was playing blind, but I enjoyed it immensely. Well, there were points of frustration because I think the gameplay doesn't last long enough in its variety and features to maybe justify the length of the game. And the really big enemy encounters and the frequency of big enemy encounters started to wear on me for sure a little bit towards the end. But overall, this was an excellent game, and I'm really glad that I actually played this to its finish, that I didn't leave it half played through. Because this finale was actually even better than I could have guessed. The themes it hit me with here were like a gut punch, honestly. Oof. But I know I love this being where it went was excellent, though. So, yeah. So, lovely game, I think. And, for all its faults, I don't think it's diminished now that I played it through. I think it was worth my time, and I'm, just fantastic. But let's get down to the nitty-gritty here. So, the story... judging on this final sequence, the story is incredible. I could just harp about how good the, themes and the juxtaposition between Akito and Hannya Mask were here towards the end. Basically, it was two people dealing with loss and, trying to, overcome it. Even though Hannya Mask tries to hide himself behind, really fancy talk about him being higher-minded and everything and trying to just help people. Ultimately, he's trying to deal with loss, as is very much revealed by him selfishly trying to, drag his family out of the underworld, And ultimately, he's trying to deal with his own loss there, when his final words are, "I don't want to die." After all the, dramatic spiel and everything, all that, aplomb, he's just a scared mortal man in his final moments there. So that's really, really interesting stuff. But, just the favorite part was absolutely just after Mari has passed away, and Akito, amazing voice acting from the... Oh, I forget the voice of Akito. We'll see it in a second. His cry of anguish was authentic when Mari died. But anyway, he, forced to, confront loss and get past it, juxtaposed with Hannya Mask, to the bitter end, unable to deal with it and move on and letting it consume him by literally crawling out of hell, bringing his family against his will, and them, being wraiths, trying to drag him back in there, That's fantastic. That's so good. That was such good imagery. That was really good. So, that fucking killed me. That was awesome. This ending with, surprise themes slayed me. And the part where, So I got confused because I forgot about the details about the fire. So I got I forgot about that, and that's on me. That's my fault. Although I suppose the game could have maybe reminded about it halfway through or something to keep that thought in the player's head. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, overall, the game still wanted you to have a little bit of doubt there, when they're what was Mari's thoughts. And they very clearly wanted you to, wonder, did Mari try to, kill herself, to be blunt? Was the fire a suicide attempt, or her staying in the fire, was that a suicide attempt, right? I'm sorry, content warning, a little late to give that, I guess, but yeah. And then, of course, the big revelation that no, that was not ultimately what was going on. But, she still, it was still her time to go, sadly, and we had to all of that. Akito and us had to deal with that, so that was a really good, like, kind of switcheroo there at the end. And overall, like, I don't know, maybe I was being a fool, but I was playing this whole game thinking that they got me. I was in Akito's mindset. I was playing this whole game thinking, you know, we're gonna save Mari. Like, at the end of the game, Mari's gonna be back and it'll be fine. Like Akito, I couldn't accept the idea that it might be, like, her time to go as well, you know. Right? You know, he was racing to the hospital, you know, probably in denial that, you know, Mari may have been dying. I fell for that same, and that's really impressive. I'm very happy that the story, like, got me in that headspace, because then I got, like, gut-punched as hard as Akito did. While also, you know, the bittersweet, you know, fact that, you know, Mari, you know, did want to... You know, Mari would have, you know, Mari did have something she lived for, even if it led to her death, you know. That's interesting, you know. That's really good. Those are really strong themes, and I'm shook, honestly. Corey Yee, that was the name. I'm sorry to Mr. Yee for not remembering that name. Man, Corey Yee killed it in this final. You'll have to you'll have to forgive the word used there, but he slayed it in this final scene. These final parts from Tokyo Tower onwards. Fantastic. Outside of the main story, yeah, I would say that, yeah, the stuff, the little vignettes of life within Shibuya were very compelling. The side stories, for the most part, really good fun. Again, if you are a fan of... Oh, generous and full support from Tokyo Tower. Yeah, maybe they did model it after the real thing then, if they had that support there. I don't know. Yeah, with cooperation from our furry family members. That's really cute, too. Wow! Shinji Mikami played piano himself for this. That's really cool. Huh. Yeah, sorry, my thoughts were frazzled. Yeah, the like compelling main story, or the side stories, were most part really fun. I enjoyed them. Like, again, if you are interested in, like, Japan, and if you have been lucky enough to visit there, then I think you get a little bit more out of, like, seeing it, as I did. But I think, even still, like, it's just nice seeing, like, this, like, dive into a frozen moment in life in Shibuya, I suppose. I don't know. I think it's very neat. Now, I will say it's very relevant, that it's very important that those side stories are so strong, because the early half of the game relies rather heavily on all those bits, I think. I think as compelling as the game's story was, main story, and as compelling as it got here at the end, it is a little slow going at the first half. Like, the opening, really good. Everything at the hospital, really good. Past the hospital, the story kind of runs on its wheels a little bit, with the KK's corpse thing being about the only interesting thing for a long while, until you get to the ceremony site in not Yoyogi Park, I think. And in that interim, yeah, you better be into doing side quests, because that's where you're gonna get your, like, big moments and big feels in those side quests. I feel like that's, otherwise, I wouldn't say that because it's like, you know, let's check up on a lead, Akito, and, like, it's like the most random lead. I feel like it's just not a very good, like, let's climb this tower to, like, scan for Hanya's bad guys, whatever. Like leads to a great level, climbing Kagerie, but doesn't mean that it's very interesting or compelling story-wise. Sorry, them's the breaks. But still good story, absolutely. If you're willing to stick through that, like, slump early, and I know that's a big ask, obviously. If you can do that, it's good stuff. The gameplay. Yeah, I hate when I have to say that the gameplay is the least compelling part of a game because I know you're supposed to kind of be in it for the gameplay when you're playing a game, duh. But yeah, it was better than I remembered it, actually. I think the Spider's Thread update, adding the new alternate fire modes for the 3 weapons, it did add, like, some pep to it. And I think there were more mobility tools. The dodges, the ground pound, all of those stuff. I don't remember those being the initial release, so I think those made the game more compelling as well. So I actually think the gameplay was better than I was, like, remembering back, when I started recording this playthrough. Like, I was like, yeah, that's not the strongest thing. And it's still not that incredible. You don't quite get the dopamine hit of, like, new amazing big thing, because you get the 3 weapons really early and the bow, and that's about it. Then you get the, like, spell cards, the talisman cards, which are okay, but I didn't use half of them, basically. And the weapons get the alt fire, so that's kind of fun, at least. But, it's ultimately, it's not a super deep combat system, and as much as I love this game, I understand people who maybe check out on this game if they can't get over that. Like, yeah, that makes sense. It's not the fanciest gameplay system in the end. I don't know. Like, it was a bold choice to make it first person. I don't think Tango had done games like that earlier, and Shinji Mikami, I haven't checked what games he's worked on, all the games over the years, first person, I don't know, if this had been maybe third person, maybe a little bit more character action-y, might have been a little bit more compelling. On the other hand, I think the immersiveness may have taken a bit of a hit then, because being able to look around in first person was rather central to this game, though, I feel like. Yeah, it's hard for me to say. Yeah. But. Then outside of combat, it's an open world game, and I think it's a compelling one. It's the Ubisoft Tower formula, so again, I can imagine that people get checked out on that. Fair. But I think it was competently done, and as I said when we first got on a rooftop, the fact that you could go on rooftops was fantastic. Like, that was like, whoa, what? Because again, I thought the first time I booted up this game, I thought that you would only be on the streets, and you'd have to, like, navigate the labyrinth of Shibuya. So being able to, like, rooftop hop, kind of fun. Big fun. But no, I think it's fun to explore the world. The weird creatures you find all over are interesting. The treasures you can find are the best part. It's fun getting, like, fun little like doohickeys from, average Tokyo life. Very, very fun stuff there. But it's a tried and true formula for this kind of open world game. I think my friend Jonathan, to pull up his review, I remember him kind of describing, like, this was kind of a culmination in his mind. Like, this is what, like, those kinds of, like, games, like... So I guess in his mind, this was, like, kind of the finale for these kinds of games. I don't know if I think that. Obviously, I do feel like open world games are moving into a different direction the last couple of years, thanks to Breath of the Wild and Elden Ring subtly kind of changing the formula up, so that I think this kind of Ubisoft Tower, quote-unquote, thing isn't going to be a thing in the future. But yeah, I would say if this is the swan song for that kind of gameplay, I think this was a compelling way to do it. But on the other hand, it doesn't really do anything new with that format really either. So it's not like this was like the brilliant final idea for that kind of gameplay. It was just a well-implemented Ubisoft Tower-based open world game. Yeah. Presentation. This is where the game kicks ass. I've harped about it so much, but like this is such a beautiful take on Shibuya. And the fact that there are like even streets that I can walk around on and be like, this seems familiar, like this actually feels like the real place. It doesn't map one-to-one, but stuff like, you know, there being a park where Yoyogi Park would be in real life is a fantastic detail. The big roads being where they are, the 429 building being a stand-in for 109 and all that, you know. It's so beautifully realized, like, and it's haunting also, being that it's a completely empty, dead city, unlike real life Shibuya. Good luck finding a moment where there's nobody on a street in real life Shibuya, but you get to kind of experience that here. But also just very rich with details. They repeat details a little bit, like there's two similar looking coffee shops at one point very close to each other. That looks a little silly, admittedly, but, you know, for the most part they do it smartly. Oh, and some building layouts look weirdly familiar, but I imagine, like, a lot of, like, buildings were built with that kind of, like, standardized layout idea, so it's not, like, unrealistic even. I don't know, I'm not familiar, but I imagine there's, like, a lot of buildings built with the same exact layout in dead center Tokyo, you know? Those kind of residences, maybe. Yeah. But yeah, it's very lovely looking, the game. You know, rich with detail, and it feels bespoke. Even though if you really pay attention, there's like some amount of like recycling, you know, environments and objects and details. And it's bespoke for the big moments, obviously. Like, there's, like, big, unique areas that, like, really hit hard, and, like, you're like, wow, that's beautiful. Particular Tokyo Tower here at the end. Wonderful little number. Really appreciated dropping into Tokyo Tower for this finale, again, as I mentioned. Oh, and the music's great, too. Admittedly, this one doesn't pop off with any super amazing song, but these final songs, like this playing here in the credits too, very nice. I enjoy it. It does its work. Yeah, it's so weird, because I do honestly think that this game was fantastic, but then I'm just like, yeah, there was like, there are things that you could have done a different pass on, I feel like. Right? Ghostwire Tokyo. Good stuff. So, yeah, I imagine this goes strongly in, like, cult classic territory, I suppose. That's really cool, this ending here. That's really fantastic. The final sounds being the, you know, life returning to normal in Tokyo, like the sounds of a busy city. That's beautiful. That's how you want to end it. Alright, your Tsuchigumo Kifuda transformed into transmission beads. Otis Conan will be in your inventory when you either start a new game or load a completed save file. Okie dokie. Will be carried over when starting a new game. If you'd like to carry these items over into a pre-existing save file, please visit an offering box at a shrine. Alright. Prototype versions of the boss music, huh? Okay. Sure, let's save the game, I guess. That's a cool logo there. For the autosave. Back in the main screen, huh? And now Tokyo Tower is there. Very cool. I like it. Yeah. That was my review, basically. Let's wrap it up with my favorites real quick. Favorite protagonist? Oh, it's gotta be K.K. He's the like... Okay, Akito and K.K. are kind of like a buddy cop duo, right? Only one of them is a cop, and even he's an ex-police, right? But they're going for that like, dynamic. K.K. is like, you know... He is like the, you know, gruff old-timer cop kind of not into the new kid, right? I love his like swagger. And also him being like a technological dinosaur is kind of really endearing. He's just kind of he's surprisingly a goof. I don't know. I think KK is a really compelling like character. And his character arc there, you know, him also dealing with loss, but it's like reversed because he's the one who's dead, moving on from his family. That's fascinating too. Like coming back to the themes of loss, KK is also an interesting, you know, POV there. So I think I'll give the best protagonist award to him. Best antagonist. Hannya Mask really won points for me here at the end. I thought he was, you know, a bit doofy whenever he'd show up on the screens early in the game. But the kind of complexity being laid bare with him and his actions at this very finale kind of won me over. So he might be my favorite. Before that, I was going to say that actually the corpse of KK was going to be my favorite villain. Simply for being the, you know, that one seemed to be the most effective of the three, you know, Hannya Mask gang, Akatsuki guys. And, you know, the only one to come back for a rematch, that was super cool. And, you know, the reveal of it being KK's body is like, oh my god, so, I don't know. That was a really good, like, heavy, you know. I like that villain. But, of course, there wasn't a lot of substance to that character, you know. So, that's why Hannya Mask might be my favorite, just because of how, like, thematically amazing his like ending here was. I enjoyed that immensely. Favorite boss fight though, yeah, I don't know. I actually it's very hard on that too. The Hannya Mask's final form was really neat too, but so was actually the rematch against Yasei Otoko, the form of KK's corpse, right? I love a good rematch boss fight where you get to, like, kind of see how good you've gotten across the game and also, like, really, like, test your abilities against an amped up version of what you did before, you know? I'm always a sucker for that, so Yasei Otoko Round 2 Tokyo Tower was really good stuff. I don't know. And him being kind of a Virgil character and, like, having all of your moves, you know, obviously that's always really nice, so yeah, I don't know, it was pretty cool. I might give that my favorite. So normally I say my favorite level in an open world level, that open world game, that might be a little hard to do, so I think I might say my favorite side quest maybe might be appropriate. The Hanako-san thing from the DLC was really, really fun. That got like a really crazy story. I thought the story fell a little flat though, so now in hindsight thinking about it, there was no big revelation or plot twist. We just kind of got rid of Hanako-san. Would have liked something more, like Hanako-san being more of a character, I think. So, yeah, I don't know. Outside of that, thinking back to all the fun little side quests we did here. Drawing a bit of a blank. I said they're fun, but now I'm just being like a jerk. I'm being like, I can't remember any one that was like, holy shit, that was super cool. The cursed building with all the like ghosts who were trying to kill people was like alright. The samurai mansion was kind of neat. I rather enjoyed the one with the haunted doll, where it turned out that the haunted doll was protecting the person from like an actual other cursed doll. That was kind of neat. I really liked that. That was an interesting that was a twist about. I enjoyed that. Funniest moment. I definitely had some laugh out loud moments here, so what would be my funniest moment, though? I'm drawing a blank. I think I'm having trouble because this finale was super sad, super bittersweet. So it's a little hard for me to be all jovial and funny here after those hits there. Like, I don't know, the toilet paper quest was just kind of doofy. I mean, it was funny, but I have a hard time saying it was the funniest thing in the game, the toilet paper one. I mean, I get that it was dire straits for that guy in the bathroom, but I don't know. There being a gacha machine with, like, figures of Hannya Mask's crew was pretty funny. That was kind of goofy. Maybe, like, one of the times where Ed was like, oh, by the way, this is a recording. Like, that was, like, so silly. Like, him, like, him somehow having the perfect recording to send you. That was pretty silly. I kind of like that. That was pretty funny. Yeah. Sorry, I can't think of a good funny moment for you. It got too real here at the end for me to think about this very strongly. Yeah. Alright, but that was Ghostwire. What a fantastic game. Thank you to everybody who worked at Tango Gameworks on this. Arigatou gozaimashita. It was incredible work, and it's very, very sad that Tango Gameworks couldn't carry on after this. Real freaking bummer. Sorry, everybody. But, yeah, I was saying earlier that this is going to go down as a cult classic game, I think. For the people who this hits, I think this game hits mega hard. Like, it's so good. But I'm not sure this has, like, mass appeal to make it a mega hit, obviously. Yeah, not sure about that. It just doesn't have the, like, juice to carry through for, you know, for mass appeal, I feel like. But, like, the person who wants virtual tour in haunted Shibuya with, like, a lot of, like, interesting, like, looks into Tokyo life and dealing with, like, Asian concepts of life, death, and the afterlife. This is a real good hit, this game. Yeah. But, yeah, we're going to close it off here. Thanks for everybody for watching. Those who want to stick around, here's one more stupid thing for you. I wanted to do one more food review, since that was a thing I was kind of doing here. One more food review, everybody. And I'm going to need to put a little cut here, because I need to prepare it really quickly. So give me just a second, everybody. Okay, everybody, change of scenery. I thought we could come down here back to the Cherry Tree Park for a nice bit of hanami as we have our last meal. Ooh, now that's thematic. Yeah, I thought, you know, it'd be fun. I had this in mind of, like, I want to do one more, like, food testing thingy, since I was doing that a little bit in this series, in a couple of episodes. And when I thought about it, like, I thought, what's the one thing I really should eat to be on theme here? Well, that has to be instant noodles, of course. And once I realized that I have to eat some instant noodles, I thought that, oh, it's gotta be one of those stupidly spicy instant noodles, just so that I can debase myself live here for your amusement. I try to eat these every once in a while, and usually I have to give up halfway and toss it in the compost, because it's just too brutal. So let's try to get this plateful eaten. Today for us, I have Paku Paku Hot Spicy Ramen Noodles. Speedy spicy. It's got a picture of 3 peppers grinning and driving in a car. One of them is eating a smoothie.
I thought I was humming for a second.
Sorry.
Cute. I actually struggled finding a good noodle from the shop, because I was hoping I could get something that was like an actual import from Japan. I don't think any of the ones that the JK store in Helsinki sells are like actual imports all the way from Japan. This one, at least on the back, has like nutritional values and instructions in a bunch of like European languages. So I think this is like, you know, made somewhere in Europe, or let me see. Oh, product of Vietnam. Oh, that's odd. So this was made all the way in Vietnam and then brought to Europe? Okay. That's kind of messed up, of course. That is how a lot of things are made, though. But anyway, yeah, like this isn't made for a Japanese audience and imported over here. This is you know, made as kind of an imitation thingy, I guess. But it's good enough. Yeah. Oh shit! So I got it. This was not a cup noodle. That would have been awesome too. But this is one of those, like, you get, it's like a little slab of noodle that you have to cook in a pot and put it on a plate. So I did that. I've got it here on my plate. It came with 2 packets. One of them had the spicy sauce. It's your standard kind of black, oily, looks a bit like soyish sauce, but thick and kind of alarming. And I got the pack of vegetables, which in this case just seemed to be a bunch of sesame seeds. It said vegetables, but all it had was a bunch of sesame seeds in it. All right. Oh, right. Hold on. Excuse me. Yeah. Database. Something new around here. Hangon. Oh, cool. We got the thing for this thing. An enormous monster born from what remained of Hannya and the spiritual remnants of the puppets he'd created with his forbidden arts. Cool. Oh, I love this boss. Neat. Right, let's get some nice music going, and then I basically destroy myself with this this thing. Like, I'm very worried. I haven't eaten this before. This might be like the horrifying, horrifyingly hot noodles. So, no, wait, hold on. That was the song I wanted. I wanted the New Age one, right? Yeah, I wanted it Under the Water. That was pretty groovy, right? Yeah. Alright, let's go. Itadakimasu! Oh boy. Okay, it's not too bad. Yeah. Alright. First forkful. Oh, yeah. It's got some burn on it that comes a little bit behind. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's not the most killer one I've had. I've had spicier, but okay. This whole plateful's gonna be hard though, actually, because that already is lining the back of my mouth with tingly hotness. Oh boy. Whew. The noodles are nice and squishy, spongy. But yeah, like a lot of hot instant noodles, I feel like the sauce is just kind of overpowering it. Certainly, I'm not noticing the sesame seeds that I dappled in there, just a tiny bit of those. It's just the sauce is immediately... Oh, before it starts heating up, you know, it's like kind of stinging a little bit, like it's like a little like, yeah, I'm hot sauce. And you're like, yeah, okay. And then it settles in your mouth, the capsaicin finds its way into your gums and throat, and then it starts to do work. Okay. That's three forkfuls down now. Oh. And yeah, it's not bad when it goes in your mouth. Like okay, it's fine. And I try to eat it quick, but and then it starts like really spreading. Now I'm at the point where my tongue is, tip of my tongue's starting to be a bit like, and like, you know, corners of my mouth are starting to get, back is like, hold on, I gotta get a cup to spit. Oh, actually, I have I got an empty mug here. I'll just spit some hot saliva in there. Oh my god, there's still so much of this. This is not gonna work. Oh, dude. Okay, fourth forkful. That's gonna go in my mouth now. It's kind of sweet when it goes in. Like when it's in my mouth, it's not bad, right? Like when the new new fork goes in my mouth, right? It's not too bad. Oh yeah, like yeah, this is doable, but like it like slow burns. I'm gonna take a bit. It's got those look a little less sauce on those bits of the noodles. I take for that corner. Oh my god. Fourth is, you know, synonymous with death in Asian languages often. Well, I'm past that. I'm going for my 5th forkful. Oh, that's good. So much spit. Okay. It's so good. It's so good, like Ghostwire Tokyo. Like, sometimes it like stings, you know, but it's still overall a good experience. Oh, It's very good. Goddamn, I should have done my review while doing this. It would have been a throwback to Hot Pepper Gaming, right? But I already had my lucid, coherent review. I got nothing to review here at the end except this. This killer noodle. This isn't the worst noodle in the world, though. Like, I'm just a weakling, right? Like, if you're a hot noodle connoisseur, like, this is probably like mid-tier for you. But for me, I'm like not having a good time. Oh. Was that the 7th one? Yeah. There's still... I've eaten more than half, but there's still a lot left.
Akito. Akito.
Shut up!
You're not even listening.
I'm vibing to my music and... killing myself with noodles! Okay. Not a lot left. That's like 8, 9, I think. 10th one. Now, just go. Oh no! Why did I drill deep in my throat? There's only one last forkful to clean up the plate. So good. Yeah. If you wanna eat instant noodles, maybe start with a more simple one. Start with one that's like beef or seafood or tempura flavor. If you take Paku Paku hot spicy ramen noodle, that might be a hard one to start with. As you can see, I have finished my plateful. So someone like me who has eaten spicy food in the past can fight their way through this noodle. But if you're a new guy to spicy food, don't go with this one first. What's this song called again? This one's maybe my favorite. It was cool. This was like a EDM remix of the main theme. This was called We Are Ninja Exorcist. This song's sick. Like this game and these noodles. Okay, that was Ghostwire Tokyo. I love this game. I love you people. I love these noodles. I gotta go have some milk. Bye. For reals, it's over. Show's over. Good times. Had fun. Goodbye.